Well, I want to welcome everybody to my channel, Coffee Time with Grandpa. This is part two of the zodiac signs, in astrology. Today we're going to be, excuse me, today we're going to be covering Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and finally my sign, Pisces. Okay. But before we get into that, I would like to talk a little bit today about how you can incorporate the zodiac sign in your lifestyle. Okay. Me personally, I read my zodiac every day. What my advice is on how to do my day. I take it very seriously. I use my zodiac to guide me during the day because I consider the astrology signs in the zodiac a guide to living a good spiritual life, which is what you want to obtain. Okay, there's so many things going on in the world. We need guidance in our life, okay? And the zodiac will provide that guidance to you. So please try to take it a little bit more serious. I know a lot of people don't take the zodiac sign serious and they laugh and stuff, but the zodiac really does bring you guidance in your life. And if you really, really, really want to get a good reading from a really good uh, uh, person, you have to watch out. Okay, this is one of my warnings that I give to people. Go to an astrologer that does not ask for money. If they ask for money to do your astrology chart, walk away, because they are not true astrologists. Okay, these are all fake. If they ask for, now you can donate money to that person, but if that person asks you for money, run away. Only go to empaths that have a spiritual connection with the astrology chart, like me. Only go to them, because they will never ask you for money, but they will accept donations. If you find that your spirit is moving enough and they really did you a good reading, uh, donate some money to them. Support them. But if they're asking for money to do your chart, run away. That is my tip of the week for you, and take it seriously. Okay. Now, astrology has been around for since the dawn of time, since we crawled out of the caves and started looking at the sky. Mankind has always pondered and wondered what in the world is going on with these stars. Every night they're in a different position, and something is always happening that are big omens. Always remember that they've been around. They've been in every civilized country that became a nation. They believe in astrology. Going back to the Incas, the Aztecs, the Greeks, the Romans, you know, going back in the Middle Ages and then up to modern time, astrology has always been with us. They've always predicted things about your personal life, like your relationships, what you are attracted to and what you need to pursue, which path to go down. They always don't take them seriously, but always use it as a guide. When a true empath that is connected to the spirit realm tells you certain things, pay attention, because they know what they're talking about. Okay. Now we're going to continue. The last time I dropped off, I think I dropped off the first six in the part one. This is part two. So we're going to continue with this. It's Libra. Libras are born between the 24th of September and the 23rd of October. If you were born between those times, your positive attributes are: you're very fair, you're wise, you're helpful, you're friendly, you're a very considerate person, a very humanistic person, especially with your personality. You genuinely care about people. So a Libra is always a good match in my book. Okay, and then we have Scorpios. Now there has always been a great mystery around Scorpios. Why? Because Scorpios have always been down through the ages with the different mythologies and stuff. They've been very dominant. They're very courageous and brave. Okay, they will protect their territories. They're very sort of like aristocratic, and they're very idealistic in their views of nature. Uh, their negative traits, of course, they're arrogant. They always think they're the best of all, and no matter what you say, what, in my opinion, is number one. They're very arrogant. They're very impulsive. They hop from one goal to the other, and they really don't know which way they're going. They can't decide. They're very impulsive about everything in their lives. Uh, they're very determined. They're very inquisitive. They're very industrious, which means once they sit on a project to do, they will do it and finish and go on to the next one. They love to build things with their hands. That's the best quality of a Scorpio. They're very productive in life. So if you own a business and you want to hire somebody, hire a bunch of Scorpios and your business will thrive. Okay. Some of the negative ones for a Scorpio is, of course, they get very jealous in their relationships. When they fall in love, they fall deeply and they're very protective. They will let nobody. It's kind of a very negative trait to have because you don't want to be jealous in a relationship about anybody. They're also very compulsive and they're unforgiving. Once they make you an enemy, that's it. You will be their enemy for life. There's no way of going back. They have no pity for people. They're very, very jealous, unforgiving personalities, which is very negative for a Scorpio. Um, the next one is a Sagittarius. Now, I don't know too much about them. The only thing I really know about them is that, like, they were born in November 22nd to December 21st. They're often considered very level people. They're very balanced. They're very fair minded. And usually, on any view in life, they're very optimistic. They don't take a pessimistic view. They're very optimistic about their lives. And they're also, they're funny and very intelligent most of the time. Some of the negative attributes is they're very reckless. They don't really care who they hurt. It's their view only. They're very cold-hearted sometimes. If you ever tried to break up with a Sagittarius, it was so easy for them to just throw you away like you were just a dog. They are very, very cold-hearted. It's very hard to melt that heart of a Sagittarius. They're very impatient, and they're very overconfident in what they do. They usually are people that will go, out of their way to get to the whatever goal they have set for themselves, but they always jump further ahead where they think, well, yeah, I made some money today, but tomorrow I'm going to make much more. That's how they're very overconfident. So you need to beware of those facts. The next sign is Capricorn. Capricorns are between December 22nd and January 20th. Okay, those are some cold, cold, cold winter months, okay, for a Capricorn. And a Capricorn stays very, very disciplined in life, and they are very determined and very serious in their life goals. Some of their negative traits, of course, are definitely the negative traits are They overcompensate a lot of times. Also, uh, they take things way too serious in life, so they don't really take time out to appreciate life, to smell the coffee. They overlook all the good things in life and kind of brush you aside. So that's a Capricorn. Aquarius is another sign, and now it's in January 21st to February 19th, and Aquarius people I have never had any problems with because they're very nice people. They're very independent, trustworthy. They're generous in nature, and they're very logical about their lives. Okay, their negative traits are is that a lot of times they will always go along with the situation, and they don't speak up for themselves and bring out their views. They're very timid and very quiet in nature, and they observe a lot. They don't go ahead and challenge anything in their lives. So that might be considered a negative trait, but I consider Aquarius people beautiful people, okay? Beautiful people. And now we're going to hit the last sign of the zodiac. This sign is the fish sign, which has been, incorporated into Christianity because it was the time of Christ, the Pisces astrology sign. Pisces are from the 20th of February to the 20th of March. Pisces people, oh my goodness, what can I say about them? They're wonderful people also. They're very sensitive. Um, they're they're very easygoing and heartwarming. They have a tendency to always look up to people, and they're very quiet in the background, and they do a lot of observation about people because they want to make sure that they make the correct decisions when it comes to a Pisces. A Pisces is very lovable. They're peaceful in nature, and they're usually very, very spiritual. A lot of our shamans, a lot of our witchery, a lot of our paganism, a lot of our spirituality comes from a Pisces. Pisces were considered, if you were born under the Pisces sign, uh, you were considered elevated and very spiritual. You were considered a kind hearted person, and it's a wonderful sign. I am so proud to be a Pisces. It has brought great things in my life, and I don't regret ever being born under the Pisces sign. Some of the negativity about Pisces is they're very confusing sometimes because they're into a little bit of everything. So it's confusing in a lot of ways, especially when if you're trying to date a Pisces, uh, they can be a dreamer. They love to dream up these fantastic schemes and stuff, and because they live in another world, because they're very close to the veil. So by being close to the veil, being close to spirituality, they have a tendency to retreat from the world, and you will find a lot of Pisces becoming monks or ministers or pastors or preachers. A lot of Pisces people will be go into that area because they want to help humanity. They want to be there as a helpful guide to humanity, and this is my sign. This is why I do these videos, because I love people, I love humanity, and I want to steer people in the correct way of living. This is the whole meaning behind my channel, is to bring joy and happiness to everybody. And that is my message for today. I hope you got something out of these part one and part two uh, of the zodiac sign, and not it's a mysterious invention that mankind has invented to view the sky, to answer those questions. Where did we come from? the spiritual questions. Why are we here? And astrology, to a certain extent, answers those questions. If you study any kind of astrology chart, you will definitely gain knowledge, and it is not a waste of time. I believe in it wholeheartedly, and I hope you will come to believe in it also. I want to wish everybody a great coming week. This is coming out on a Wednesday, so I hope you're having a good week. And I want to remind everybody that we need to have prayers. If you have a prayer request, mention it in the comment section. Uh, uh, I don't. You don't have to go to it in any detail, but I do prayer requests twice a month, because usually in a month there's two full moons where I can go ahead and go say my prayers, uh, and then burn my requests outside and let the smoke with the sage go into heaven. This is one of my rituals that I do as a pagan person. Uh, I hope you will always be loving towards each other, have kindness for each other, love each other, take care of each other. And if you have a very stressful life, I hope it's lifted from your heart, so more pure spiritual harmony can come into your heart. I wish the best for everyone and always. And I'm saying bye bye and blessed be till next Sunday. Okay? Which I will be doing a new video on, and I will definitely let you know what the video is going to be about in future episodes. Bye bye.